Are you looking to get into video game journalism, whatever that really is? Because there's not very many of them out there. Well, the editor-in-chief of Kotaku has decided to let everybody on Twitter know that Kotaku is hiring. As you can see here, he says he wants to add another staff writer to the roster. Details in the listing. Now, I want to point out, and he tells you this right here, the minimum pay for staff at Kotaku is $55,000. That's right, $55,000. That's quite a bit of money. Even though you have to move to New York or LA, it's still quite a bit of money. Now, what kind of hard-hitting journalism will you have to provide to make the minimum $55,000 to work at Kotaku? Well, you have articles like this. We are now entering the Animal Crossing plug stage of 2020. And if you're not reading this, if you're playing video games or something, I would advise you to pause and take a look at the screen to get the full name so that you can see what kind of hard-hitting journalism is required of you to work at Kotaku. Now, what's funny about this is this person, Luke here, makes $55,000 to look into and test this object. You know, how does this make some of you feel that maybe aren't so fortunate, that aren't making $55,000 a year? Maybe you're making a lot less than that. And I would imagine that some of you probably are, because it's a hard time right now for a lot of people. So does that frustrate you that these people who write articles to destroy people's lives, by the way, like this one, they regularly try to cancel people over at Kotaku, that they make $55,000 a year to do stuff like this? I think it's kind of annoying, to be honest, because these people have like very, very low skills. And do they really deserve that salary? I'll leave that up to you in the comments below. What do you think about that? I'd like to hear from you, especially people that maybe work in a type of journalism field. If any of you do, and you write articles, do you get paid $55,000 a year to cancel people and work with toys like this? It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's take a look at what's required for this job. Also, if you're a diverse voice, please apply. It's almost a requirement on top of the requirements, to be honest. To some, I'm sure we'll have many questions. The NYLA location is a new company requirement kicking in when our offices reopen. Not asking people to say moved in NYC now. It's listed publicly already, but our union-mandated minimum pay for staff writers is $55K. I see a lot of people disappointed that the new job is not open to more remote locations. I hear you, not my call. We've had and still have many brilliant remote employees who have contributed to the site as wonderfully as anyone else. I want the biggest hiring pool possible. So what's interesting about this is I wonder, are people making that $55K, and if they're remote, they might be living in a place with a decent cost of living? That's not that bad. To be fair, $55K in New York City and LA, it ain't anything to go home about, but it's still a lot of money. And there's people in those areas that are making far less and struggling a lot more. So I still just think it's absolutely ridiculous that somebody writes an article like this and makes $55,000. That's a new high level of degeneracy right there. But anyway, let's take a look at the requirements here. It's pretty standard stuff, to be honest, about the role. Talks about being a video game writer. Your nieces and nephews will think you get paid just to play video games, but that's not what you're actually going to be doing. Now, what I found was interesting was down here, where they pretty much say, look, if you're not a part of any of these groups, F off. Basically, if you are a what's this male, you're not going to get this job. I'm just telling you, they're not going to hire you. You're going to have blue hair, probably be into the same group as you. Like, so a woman who likes the ladies probably will have a high chance of getting this job. I'm just saying. So I thought maybe we could fill out this application. So we'll say Susie Lou, email at bluehairresist at gmail.com. Well, let's not say Susie Lou because that definitely won't get me the job. Let's say Susie Q Anon waistband. That might work a little bit better. Phone number, we'll say 239 or 238 764 9825. I don't know. I'm like randomly making that number up. If that's actually somebody's phone number, I apologize. City, where am I at? Well, I'm in New York City. I'm in where you want me to be here. This is where I am. So I don't have a resume or a cover letter to attach, but let's just do this. Let's just say Orange Man is bad. Hire me or you are racist. Perfect. I mean, what other requirements do I need? Oh, how about this? I can tweet over 500 times a day. Now, that's actually a requirement for what they're looking for. And they don't put that in there, but that's something that they're kind of looking for. And I think that this is how you could definitely get a job at Kotaku, by putting this in your resume. So cover letter, let's just put this. Hire me, racists. Perfect, done. That's how you get a job in there. Oh, and also say, I don't even really like video games. I just want to get involved with political activism. Perfect. That's really what you need to put in there. LinkedIn profile, don't got one. Twitter or personal blog or website. They don't necessarily say you need that, but it is something that they want to see. So we just give them that. Blue hair justice warrior. How did you hear about this job? Some dude on Twitter. Please submit links to your 3 to 5 recent published articles. Don't oppress me like that. It is the patriarchy that wants these kind of requirements. So, I mean, that is true, right? It's part of the patriarchy to require 3 to 5 recent published articles. Come on, it's not very fair. What are topics or beats in gaming that you don't think they don't get enough coverage? Oh, well, that's an easy one. We already had that when we went over the other articles. So we're going to go ahead and add that right here in this one. And that way people will know, we need a little bit more coverage. Please submit links to your 3 to 5 favorite Kotaku stories with 1 to 2 sentences about why it was successful. Well, we're just going to give them the archive link to this one and tell them that I was really inspired by this article and it sold me on joining your company. Because, I mean, it was excellent coverage. Preferred pronouns, they, them. Now, that's the shoo-in right there. That's how you let them know you're serious. Minimum salary requirements, $55K. No, I'm not authorized to work. And we'll say yes. Actually, we're just going to put this this thing here. That's an answer. Oh, no, let's just go ahead and say yes. So, because they might have some flag thing. Will you now or in the future require sponsorship for a visa? No. Gender, decline to self-identify. I'm not doing that. Decline to self-identify. Veteran status. Yeah, there you go. Disability? Yes. I have a disability. Perfect. Submit application. We're in. We've submitted. Now, maybe. Now, I thought that was a strong application. I really do think that Steven might consider me for the role. So I'm hopeful. I'm thinking it can happen. I might get in. If I do, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing YouTube because this might take a lot of my time. We'll see what happens. But I think that I really do think that I have a strong chance of becoming a writer at Kotaku. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I thought it was a solid application. I thought I hit everything that they're looking for. And I might actually get the job there. So if I do, like I said, I don't know. I could be writing the next article on butt plugs. We'll see. We'll see. $55K is a lot of money, so I might be living over there in New York City. If you're there, that's where I'll be. Anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please share the video, throw a like up, leave me your comments. What do you think about this? And make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.